have a draft coming from your windows or doors? Has the silicone in your bathroom started turning color and growing mold? Call Caulking Bros, servicing and renewing indoor and outdoor caulking to keep you warm this winter season. Contact us at 519-564-9650. That's 519-564-9650. Caulking Bros. We'll caulk anything.
Don't time! Woo! Woo!
Well, what is going on, everybody? It is episode 37, Relentless, back with the fellas. Online, though, tonight. Back with Drew, fixing his hat. Back with fucking Charlie. What's up, boys?
Not as back as we usually are. We're
I
back
know.
in
We're back at
land.
our own houses. By the way, everybody, real quick, I forgot to mention that this episode is brought to you by our friends at Tony's Joint. 3 convenient locations.
I hit my head on the microphone.
Kingsville, Leamington, and Essex. Go in there for everything, literally edibles, pre-rolls, flour, accessories, bongs, whatever you want. Hop in there. See your local bud tenders at Tony's Joint. What's up, dog?
We're quarantined because I caught a wicked case of the rabies.
Yeah.
And, on quarantine. I was caught.
There we go.
Sexual acts behind the back of a KFC.
Yeah. You got rabies.
Got the rabies. No, I got my son tonight, and I'm waking up early to go snowboarding. So
yeah, so that's why I didn't feel as bad coming on a little bit later, because you're waking up to go away. So
yeah, no worries at all. I didn't care at all.
So
I didn't like fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Some of those nights in the studio can turn into some late nights.
Well, yeah, because we drink about 5,000 beers while
I say we're gonna leave early every single week, and then we end up still get home at 1 o'clock in the morning.
What we should do is start recording early, so that way when we like tie one on, you guys are home at like 11:30.
Yeah. We are getting better at just, the setup and getting going quick.
Well, yeah. Well, freaking Cam and I have the past, 2 episodes have kind of had everything set up by the time you guys got here. So we're going to keep trying to do that. But
yeah, we'll get back to her.
Yeah, we'll get her. It does kind of suck being online, though.
I like it. Definitely. It's easier for editing.
Well, yeah.
Is it? Yeah. And it's not, it has its pros also. But I mean, obviously, it's fun getting in the studio and hanging out with you guys and fucking, smoking joints and whatever. So
being crazy. Boys.
I like the hat trick hockey jersey in the background. It looks good.
You have one too.
Yeah, I know. I still have the back. But I just got my Tony's Joint thing here. I still haven't put up my Trailer Park Boys, which I'm going to go right above the Led Zeppelin flag here. I'm going to put the signed picture of the Trailer Park Boys that I won for my Mr. Leahy.
What I should be doing is using like this as a backdrop with you guys and putting the Zoom and everything through the laptop and on the big flat screen. So I could literally just sit here and you guys would be like on my flat screen in my living room.
Yeah, so that way you're not looking at us at all when you talk to us.
Yeah. I'm going to sit out there though. Yeah. Is what I mean. What? Oh, okay. So let's kind of get into it right away. Lions finally won a playoff game.
Oh my, praise Jesus!
Oh, I'm still rock hard.
Praise the Jesus of football.
Do
you ever watch Wayne County Lifestyle? The guy,
no,
who does like the videos. He's like Matthew Stafford. Well, I don't know. You definitely have seen his videos. He wears sunglasses and fucking dresses up in a Lions jersey. He's like, I ain't even coming to work tomorrow.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
That's called Wayne County Lifestyle.
He's the one that acts like he's living behind. I'm living behind the shed, bro.
Yeah, he has a few little personas that he puts out there. There's another guy that thinks he has like all this drip, but he's like this greasy.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. He's pretty funny, but he's big Lions fan, and he did one of like he went to the game. And he did a video. His buddy's like, well, dude, we're here 2 hours early. He's like, I don't even care. I need to check out the acoustics, man. Take it all in. It's so good. But yeah, awesome for the Lions.
Drew, before we get into us shooting the shit on the Lions, you want to roll the clip of Campbell? Do you want to do that now?
Yeah, I can. I was so happy.
This guy's speeches, him and fucking. It's Brad Holmes, right? But these two fucking guys have completely brought back football. So here's a speech right here.
Next Sunday back here at home, guys. Back at Ford Field, because you guys earned it. Dude, how electric was it out there? I'm telling you what, it doesn't get any better. It's everything you dream of and then more. All right, that's outstanding work. I got 2 game balls. When you come in 3 years ago, like me and this guy did, and you start working together, and you've got an idea how you want to build it and the type of players you're looking for, and you're in fucking lockstep, I'm telling you guys, it's a shitty business. It ain't always perfect. We do a pretty good job, dude. Right. But without this fucking guy right here, man, Brad Holmes.
Watch his speech here.
You can see how appreciative Brad Holmes is of it. You know what I mean?
I absolutely love every single person in this room, man. We were intentional on being about grit, all right, and earning it. I love everybody in here, man. We went through darkness and it shaped us, all right? It shaped us for this moment. I love y'all, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Especially this guy, man. I'll just say it like this, all right? Hey, you're good enough for Detroit, Jay.
He's good, man.
Hey, I love and appreciate you guys more than you
calm and
know. I
collected. I mean,
I love
Matthew
you guys so
played a great
fucking
game,
much.
too.
This is just the beginning, boys. This is just the fucking beginning. We got 3 more of these.
Yes, Matthews did play
Next
well.
week at home.
Oh, he was slinging the ball, man.
Let's come in here. Let's
The
go.
whole time I'm just like, throw a pick. Please
So
throw
how
a
about
pick.
this?
Oh, geez.
That hit on Stafford when fucking Hutch they bounced him around.
Yeah,
like a
it was
pinball,
a
man.
rough looking hit. Like, he
Or
took
how
a few
about
banging hits.
how about that hit on
Where the guy's fucking
on
like,
Hybe? On Hybe.
look
Watch
it up,
this
see if
shit.
you can
I'm
find
gonna-
it.
He fucking hits him, bro. His knee. He gets the Sam Laporta knee.
Oh, yeah.
Did a
And
flip.
But then he like landed on top of his head.
Yeah.
Like it was weird.
And what's the coverage of it was perfect. Like they showed the slow motion of like Stafford getting hit and like looking all dazed.
Oh,
and
look at
same
that
with
knee.
guy's leg bending backwards. They literally showed it like right after, and you're just like, oh. And I did think this was a bit of a bad hit.
No, but the problem
But-
is if he goes high,
Yeah,
then he gets a penalty.
yeah.
That's the only thing he can do to take him out.
Like,
That's
look
fucking
at that. Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's so bad.
Like I said, if he goes high, then he gets a penalty. Like it's the
Well, if
league.
he would've hit him in the chest, what would the penalty be?
It's the league's rule is the problem.
What
right?
would the penalty be if he hit him in the chest?
What is it? It's called fuck, I should know.
Like
this.
hitting
I'll talk about
a
it.
receiver
Targeting?
that's like
targeting. Yeah,
blindsiding?
targeting.
Yeah, it's called
targeting?
targeting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I'm
Yeah.
not a huge football guy.
That's
like,
what it is. It's called
I can
targeting.
watch the games and understand what's going on, but
I don't
Yeah,
know why
look at
this
that.
is so little. So this is the Cleveland Browns. They
that
had
was taken at
weed.
that game.
I'm gonna Google it real quick. Oh,
yeah, it shows you a
We
video.
got to stay on the Lions here for a bit. That game was a nail biter. let
Oh
me
my
tell you.
god.
I almost threw up.
When
my
Stafford
God.
started fucking slinging it and they started
Yeah.
coming back, I'm like, here we go. Because
Yeah.
how many times did we see him do it when he was with the Lions?
Yeah.
So I was like, right away.
And
I
it's
was
like, we
no.
couldn't stop the Lions couldn't stop them unless they were in the red zone for some reason, which thank God they could stop them in the red
That
zone.
happens to us all the time. We let them
Oh
march
my
down the field and then
God.
we play
They
fucking
get ran all over, man. 3rd and 15, 3rd and 11, 3rd and 8. Just
Mhm.
yeah.
that one that was 3rd and 5, and then he threw that touchdown. I was like, of course, you knew he was gonna fucking do that. Like, what are
Yeah.
you talking about?
Yeah.
Of course, they're gonna bomb it.
I was surprised that Sam Laporta played though.
Well, he had a knee brace on, right?
No, I know, but I was just the way his injury was. I was surprised, but he's probably
Are you drinking,
thinking
cream soda.
he's probably thinking though, at worst case, let's do whatever we have to do for this knee. At maximum, I have 4 games. Right?
So did they lose anybody last night?
I don't think so. No.
No.
Injury? No.
We sent 4 guys into the tent. Cooper Kupp went into the tent. That rookie, number 17.
Yeah. Oh man,
Stafford went into
took a
the tent.
beating.
Yeah. And then that high
Stafford
B
took a
went into the
beating
tent.
all game, man. We did
Yeah.
a good job. When he smashed his hand
Oh
off
yeah,
the guy's
I wanted
helmet.
to look that
oh
up.
my god!
Stafford getting wrecked.
Stafford's
But
a
yeah,
tough
kudos to
bastard,
the
man.
guy for staying in there and playing a game.
Stafford's
When he
a
got
tough
bounced,
bastard.
when he got bounced around by Hutch right here, when he got knocked out, that video is gnarly, bro.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's a
he's
bad hit.
I don't care what anybody says. He's one of the toughest quarterbacks in the league.
Yeah, watch this
When
shit,
he came
bro.
out for the Lions with what was it, a broken rib he had,
Watch this shit.
and
Watch
they
this.
finished off the 2-minute drive and won the
Watch his
game.
face. This is where the picture came from, eh?
I think
Like
that was a
he's
shoulder, Charlie.
no his
Shoulder, dislocated shoulder. Yeah,
yeah.
that's what it
Look at
was.
him.
That
Look at him.
that was against Dallas.
Which is
Watch
so
him.
painful.
He's in
We
space.
you're the only one who can see it.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah.
So you're
I was
like watching
wait,
giving us the
what?
play-by-play.
Watching a video where they're like,
Like,
look,
we
guys.
can't see shit.
That's hilarious.
I was like, look, guys, look. Here, hold on, I'll put on a better one. That was that's funny. While we were watching it, I
Yeah.
forgot I turned it off.
Look at it.
what?
Look at it. I'm like, what? I was about to be like, what?
Look at what? Look at him.
Where's what?
He's dead.
It'll show the replay.
Yeah.
Right here. Yeah, he got flung
Look at
around quick. Like,
Look at
oh
him.
yeah.
He's throwing up gang signs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he's
didn't
dead.
even get to see the hit though. It skipped.
I'll show you the hit.
That's okay though.
He gets
I saw it,
ping-ponged.
but like I said, the coverage of it, they showed it. You're like, oh my god, he has to have some sort of concussion, or like he looks so dazed for about 2 seconds, and then he looks like he remembers, like, oh yeah, I'm playing football.
See, everybody, or I have to look for one of these ones.
Yeah, see, there was some stuff that was not called that was like, oh man.
Yeah, but it was
yeah.
both ways. There's a lot
Yeah.
of really shitty calls both ways.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm
I've
not
seen a
gonna-
lot more for Detroit than for the Rams. But it's a better story, like
Whose side are you on?
oh, I just, I listened to Jake and he talks a lot about how like the NFL is fucking scripted and like so many things. And like I had never been a supporter of that theory at all. I'm like, man, never. Like, because the Lions have never in any way have ever seemed to get that sort of thing. Like, until last night. You know what I mean?
Well,
There
they're
was a
good.
few where I was like, if the refs were told to put the flags away for Detroit, like,
But they didn't really though. There's like the offside call, or they gave us a
All
Well,
the
yeah, but that-
conspiracy
there's shit like
theorists
that,
fucking
like-
people can
Yeah.
fuck right off. Like
yeah,
seriously,
no,
don't come
I
at me with that
understand it. I understand
bullshit.
it. There,
Sav.
that holding for
Yeah, fuck
that one
off.
holding call where guys grabbing his jersey and then grabs him down before the ball even comes is one where like, okay,
Yeah.
that probably should have been called. He's right there. I mean, calls get missed, but
Yeah, but that offside was clear as day that the Rams should
Well,
have got, and the Lions would have had a
no,
first
but
down on
what they
that.
were saying is Buddy didn't actually cross the line of scrimmage, but he actually enticed the other guy
Yeah.
who did cross the line of
Yeah.
scrimmage afterwards.
But
which-
couldn't that guy have been called on a false start?
I don't know. I think
Yeah.
you're allowed
It
to
should
move
be
as long as you don't do the line of scrimmage
Well,
or like.
I forget how the play went, but I think
Yeah,
that
like-
the other guy jumped because even the announcers talked about it.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
whatever,
he
it doesn't
jumped,
matter.
but he jumped, but he stopped himself before the line of scrimmage apparently because he was back about a half a yard.
Yeah.
So as we go throughout the show too, I'll keep you guys
So I think-
updated on the score of the Philly and Tampa Bay game because that's who the Lions are going to have to play next. And right now, there's 5 minutes left in the third, and
The
it's
Bucks were winning.
16-9.
Yeah. Yeah. So the way I think it works with the false start is like he has to hut the ball for it to count as a false start.
Oh,
Whereas
okay.
like if you're in offense and you go offside or I forget if Detroit was on offense or defense. If they go offside, you don't have to hut it doesn't like the ball
Detroit-
doesn't have to be hutted for it to count as
Detroit was on offense because if
Yeah.
it would have been called, it would have been a first down.
Right. So as Buddy was going, he didn't cross the line of scrimmage. So as long as Goff hadn't hut the ball yet, he's okay to get back into his stance technically.
Mm-hmm.
Because you see defenses moving all the time. As long as you don't cross that line of scrimmage at or move, like but as far as offensive offside, it's automatically called, right?
Yeah.
And he touched Buddy, right? He like kind of fucking put his arm on Buddy. And
Reach
that's
out.
why he was called, I think. But
He said-
it doesn't matter.
He said, I just want to feel you.
I just want but, yeah, it was a good game. It was a nail biter. I didn't think the Lions were going to pull it off at the end, but they did. So
Woo!
yeah,
Ship
I
it.
was 6 years old the last time they won a playoff game. So
Jesus. Yeah, we weren't much older. What are you doing
You
over
got
there, Drew?
Eminem in the crowd, Eminem pumping up the crowd.
Yeah.
That was funny. That was
Did you
cool.
see his fucking hype video? He did a couple of
Yeah.
hype videos too.
Oh, he's like begging Stafford. He's like, "You owe me this. I rapped for you."
That's funny.
Yeah. No, they came.
What else is going on in this crazy, crazy world? I know
Oh,
you guys probably.
Luke got to play goalie in between periods at the Spitz game, and he got a little shutout.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, yeah, he made a couple stops.
Sweet.
The Spitz ended up winning. It was a fun night.
Was that high scoring one?
Yeah, 11-7. It was
Yeah.
5. It was 6-2 after one.
Jesus.
Very end of the first period, guy gets hauled down. I'm actually, because that's when they come out, is right after the first period. So they bring the parents down, and they had 2 games, little kids games going.
Yeah.
And Luke was on the far side of the ice. So we walked all through like the backstage. We walked right by the Spitz dressing room, back where they keep the fucking basketballs for the Windsor Express.
Yeah.
And around to the corner where there's a camera girl filming it. And as we get there, the period's ending, but guy gets hauled down. He gets a penalty shot.
Oh, sweet.
So I'm right there for the penalty shot, and I was, that was a cool experience. He scored, so it was like, yeah, that was to make it 6-2. And then they had their little game or whatever.
They were like, yeah,
like, woo, yeah, I love you.
I suck your dick.
Oh, here we go again.
That was nice 'cause, that was a fun game.
How much?
That was a wild clip.
What's that?
That got like a couple thousand views, and it's still climbing.
Which one?
How much?
Oh yeah, the rock thing.
Yeah. I was like, you guys are fucked, man.
You guys are gay.
It was a good clip though.
That was horrible. Fucking yeah, like, oh man. Some of these kids, like, I'm out on the ice with them, they pop out of nowhere, man. I ran into this kid, fuck it. Oh, hurt so bad.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, 'cause sometimes like at our age, one little thing, you can freaking throw out your back sneezing, or like you said, pick it, tend into the garbage the one day you said you threw out your back, or vacuum cleaner or something.
No, I was going to lift the vacuum
Fucking
cleaner.
cars.
All right, my back.
Fuck you. You're fucking. You guys are fucked up, man.
You're fucking.
Don't talk to me like that, Drew. It hurts my feelings.
So, what you got? Anything, right, Andy? You got some topics, or?
Yeah, I found out this funny
I got.
little tidbit about pirates and why they wear eye patches. And it's not because they're missing an eye. It's not because they're missing an eye.
Is it because they're drunk?
No, it's
And they're,
because
like, doing
when
the
they go
fucking-
down, into
I've
the
drove
bottom
home
of
like
the
that.
ship, or when it's nighttime, they always have an eye that's like adjusted to the darkness, so they can see better in the
Oh.
darkness. That's fucking crazy.
And then
eh?
they pull out the thing and go.
Yeah, yeah. It's just weird
go,
because you're like,
I look like I had a
guess
cock
you
in
just
my
expect,
mouth.
like,
I looked like a pepper grinder there.
guess you just expect like eye injuries are just popular for pirates. I don't know. They go for the eyes, but
They got the
Some
Ric
hot
Flair.
sailor prematurely pops in his eye.
yeah, yeah.
And now that's why I have lazy eye.
Yeah, it's like night vision. It's
Who's
so they can
hungry?
have,
Who's
real
hungry?
night vision.
Break ready for insertion. It's off old school, eh?
Yeah,
That's old
coaching
school.
coaching
They-
tiger hidden penis.
Andy Dick
Yeah,
teaching
yeah.
the blowjob
Oh, yeah.
class.
Andy Dick
Yeah.
plays the most
That's so
wild
funny.
roles.
Oh yeah, Eddie Dick's the best. I love him in the army now, man. That's
Yeah,
what
he's
it's
so
funny
funny.
because I also had a topic here about like movies you grow up watching like over and over and over.
I
I
growed
know we
up-
talked about it kind of with Christmas movies,
Mhm.
but
So just regular
Oh.
movies, probably like
Just like-
Drop Dead Fred.
Drop Dead Fred, 100%.
see, I don't think I've ever fucking watched that movie.
Are
It's
you
probably one of the
serious?
funniest
Swear to God.
movies. He's about
My
it's about-
grandfather owned a video store too. It's like whatever
That's-
you had growing up is what you kind of watched over and over and over,
and
right?
For us, it was my grandparents owned the pop shop in Kingsville, so that was the same
Yeah.
thing. It was like a convenience store, so we had all the movies too.
Oh, amazing! That's
Yeah,
so
so-
cool. So,
so-
what was it? Drop Dead.
It's called
Fred?
Drop Dead Fred. It's
Drop
about
Dead
Was it,
it's-
did you
it's-
own the VH? Was the VHS at your house? Was it?
Yeah,
at
it was
your
a
grandma's?
VHS. We had it. Like my
Yeah.
grandma, so my grandma, all the movies that come in for rentals, everything brand new, she'd bring it home and record it, put it on
Okay.
like she had like a
Oh,
recorder.
the yellow
so
Kodak
she'd copy,
tapes?
yeah, so she'd
Yeah.
copy it, I in my garage and in my basement, I have stacks of movies, bro. There's
Jeez, eh?
3 movies on every
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
But yeah, Drop Dead Fred is but just about a girl that has an imaginary friend, and then as she
I
gets
think
they trap it
I
inside of
remember
like a
the
Jack
cover
in the
of it
Box,
because
and
like
they tape it up, and then when she gets older, she opens it up, and he comes back, and he just like he's like, oh, he's like making fun of her. He's like, she's all grown up. He's like so funny.
yeah.
It's like,
I don't think I've ever
"Ooh."
seen that movie, but I definitely remember seeing like
Yeah,
the cover of it.
snot
Who's
face.
who's the
But
snot
like,
flicking?
Yeah, he's like, who's the stop? Like, he's like, morning, picks a booger, throw it, flings it, and it goes in the coffee. Bloop. So
Like,
funny.
oh, dude.
It's like a
man,
really
Dog
funny
poo,
movie.
dog
He
poo,
cuts
stinky,
her
stinky
hair.
dog poo.
He cuts her hair. She's about to get married because she's grown up now, right? So she's about to get married. All of a sudden, Fred comes back, and no, only she can see him. So like now, all of a sudden, her husband
yeah.
thinks she's
Charlie,
fucking
just
Okay, I
crazy.
think I remember
just
this.
smoke a fat joint and
It's
watch it.
it's hilarious,
Yeah,
bro. You'd
yeah,
love it. It's
yeah.
it's it's kind of
It's so
corny
funny.
because it's 90s,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Well, 90s.
But
I also so I just watched Problem Child and Problem Child 2.
yeah,
You
those
guys,
fucking movies are great, bro.
dude, and then
The
like
grandpa,
whereas like I got a buddy who was like, I've never even heard of these movies, and he's a
bro.
huge Seinfeld fan. That's why
It's
I was like, oh, you because the bad guy in Problem Child 2 or
yeah,
the thief there, the bow tie killer, that's Kramer. And
yeah.
he's like, I've never heard of this fucking movie, and it just got me
The
thinking
the
like,
one when
it's
is it the
just because you
second?
were never exposed to it, right?
Is it the second one where he
Like
puts the
growing up.
cockroaches in the salad and shit? Remember?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And it's funny
Yeah.
because so John Ritter is absolutely amazing as this like over the top dad in the
Oh
first
yeah,
one.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh, partner. Like, it's so. I just watched it and it like, oh man. But the crazy wife in the first one is also the same woman that plays the laid back girlfriend that becomes his wife in the second one. And they're two totally different characters,
Yeah.
but it's the same actress who
Uh,
was actually his wife in real life.
that's
And I was
wrong.
just like, I never knew this growing up.
I
Watching.
remember. Wasn't their house like a circus? Like the way she
No,
decorated it.
his room was like
All the
a clown
clowns.
room,
He
and he was
goes
like,
in there. He's like,
"Oh,
I hate
clown."
clowns.
Yeah, and it also got me because the beginning of the movie starts with like him narrating and or whatever, and that was such a '90s thing with
Mhm.
movies. Is like the
Yeah,
narrator, like, "Hey, this is me when I
yeah.
was fucking 5," and blah blah blah. Like every '90s movie or a lot of them had that like
Mhm.
narrating shit.
Yeah, it's
It's
so
so funny,
funny.
and they don't do that really anymore.
There
Maybe
was
in like superhero movies they do a little.
that. I said, so what about you? The Drop Dead Fred for us next Friday for sure. How
Yeah.
high? How high?
So like
Here's
being
one.
young, it, like
Don't be
I
a
can tell you a
menace.
movie.
Oh yeah,
What's that?
don't be a
Menace to the
menace.
Menace?
Don't be a
Oh, don't be a
menace.
menace.
Don't be a
Yeah,
menace to
see?
the South Central while
See, we
drinking your
didn't
juice
have
in the
like
hood.
much raunchy shit as far as what we owned,
See, I remember
but
so when we were kids, remember J Cam Video and Harrow?
oh hell yeah.
On the weekends, every Friday, my mom would take us there and we would rent 2 movies and a video game. So we'd get a video game, we'd rent it for the weekend. We would pick a movie and my mom would pick a movie. And we had to, and we sat together,
Hmm.
we made sure we
Hmm.
watched them together. And like that's
Hmm.
my mom was like a savage, bro. She like we got like kids movies because we were kids. My mom was like getting Cheech and Chong, dog. Like when I first
Oh
seen
man,
Cheech and Chong, my mom we went to the movie thing and my mom rented this movie and we watched it. It was like do
that's
do do
awesome.
do do like
My
it's
parents
so
kind of like
funny,
that
bro.
too.
Yeah, it's so
I
funny.
literally remember watching Half Baked as a family,
Yeah.
and all like we were
And your
pretty
dad is
young.
just
We
your
were
dad is
pretty
just
young.
lit.
Oh, they were dying.
Oh
They
yeah.
were dying. But oh, another time, because he'd rent movies with my mom and blah blah blah. And I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Boogie Nights,
I
but it's
vaguely I
about
remember it.
making porno movies. It's
Mhm.
got fucking Mark Wahlberg and blah blah blah. But there's quite a bit of nudity and blah blah blah, whatever. So my dad had like rented it, and he was like leaving for work, and he came and he like gave me, and he's like, when your mom takes off, watch this movie.
So
And I
funny.
was like, all right. Oh yeah, Heather Graham is in it. You know,
Yeah,
she
I
goes
know the
in
movie. It's
it.
just
Yeah,
I don't
it's a
really
good movie.
remember
It's
it.
actually a really good movie.
Yeah.
He
But
was trying to
yeah, it's
watch
pretty good.
Slapshot.
Yeah, so I remember
I'm
Slapshot.
like,
Actually,
you're not
DJ
watching it.
Pettipiece showed me Slapshot when we were kids.
Holy fuck, DJ Petty Piece.
Yeah.
I haven't
Oh,
heard
we were
that
good
name.
buddies. Yeah, we played
Holy
hockey together
cow.
all the time,
He
and
was a great
then
kid.
I
I love
moved,
that
and it
kid.
was just like, yeah,
I
funny. Oh,
played
is he
hockey with
still
him.
around?
I don't know.
Yeah, man.
I remember
No, Brendan played hockey, like road hockey, floor
isn't
hockey
his
every day.
sister's going out with one of the Portuguese
Huh.
the hell's his name? One of the Cabrals.
Oh yeah.
Does Brandon have a couple brothers? I think it's
Oh
Matt
yeah.
Cabral. I think it's Matt maybe.
Oh,
I think
okay.
he's with her. Her name's no, Missy Pietapis.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think
Missy.
she's with one of them. Anyways, don't
so
matter. That's
funny
irrelevant.
story. Yeah, I remember the first time watching Slapshot.
Yeah, me
But
too.
she said, like,
She's
Seen-
like,
fuck,
I know, I know.
You seen your first what did I call it at work?
Ski slope titty.
Ski slope
Yeah.
titty.
yeah, ski sloper, the real kind.
Yeah.
Or like in
Like a lemon
everybody
drop.
had Titanic. Everyone had Titanic growing up.
Yeah.
Most people. You go to
Draw
every
me like
house.
one
they
of
got-
your French girls. You get the fucking.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. And what was the other one I wrote down that everybody had?
Do you remember when? Do you remember? I remember seeing the Titanic. I went to the movie theater to see it.
I went to this movie theater too.
I went with
That was
Donovan
probably the longest
Denhardt.
piss I ever took was after the Titanic.
I think
went
I
with-
was
It was
with
like
you, Drew.
3-4 minute piss.
Yeah, I think you were. Me and you and Donnie Denhardt and
his
like,
mom.
his mom brought us. Yeah, there was
Yeah.
a few of us.
I
I
still
think.
watch that movie.
I
It's
think
a
maybe
fucking
Dan was
movie.
there.
It's long though.
It's like 3.5
yeah.
hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's
But- and
wild,
most
though.
Things, like most things are nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
No, but it's
The real
crazy.
good
Like,
blockbuster movies, they're fucking long.
Yeah.
yeah, but
Fuck.
that
Scarface,
movie was
mhm.
fucking crazy detail. Like
Yeah.
people
At that
fucking
time, like them falling and hitting the things and fucking.
yeah,
Imagine-
Bing, spinning
imagine-
off
When
the.
that-
Can you imagine it was now 20 years later, the graphics and shit that would be in that movie?
Oh,
It'd be overdone and it would look fake.
But
You know what I mean?
but I'm saying like if they didn't do
Like
the
the ship would
original,
be CGI and it
but
would
I'm
look
saying
fake.
if they didn't do the original one, you know what I mean? Like that never
Oh, yeah,
existed,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
they just did it now.
Yeah,
It'd be fucking
yeah.
crazy,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, depending on who directed it. But
right?
yeah,
It'd be-
my favorite part is when the fucking ship splits in half and
Yeah,
fucking
it
crashes
does that.
down. Oh yeah, crazy, crazy shit.
and there was enough
Oh,
room for
and
him on the
see
door. Just
Rose's
saying.
boobs. When you
There's
see them
enough
all
room.
fit days.
There was enough room for Jack on that.
come on, titty.
Oh yeah, like a giant door.
on, titty.
Now that's a titty.
Oh,
Yeah.
son of a bitch.
Son of
Now that's a
fucking
titty.
kitty. Fully,
Hold
man.
on, I'm looking
Full-
up. Some,
Oh yeah,
now that's a titty. Fully.
fully.
even like Luke's walked in when I was watching like Game of Thrones or something. You'd be like, oh, what's it's just like, oh, look away. But I don't know.
Look away or
If you
don't.
grow- yeah.
Like
Funny.
Jace, like because Jace watches all these new movies and like he wants me to watch movies. There's always tits in them because of the movies he likes or just
Yeah.
that style, right?
Yeah.
I just always like it's weird. I just kind of stare
Do
ahead.
you remember the first pair of boobies you seen in a movie?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
I bet
Is this
you.
one where you know the answer that he should say?
Tell
I
me,
don't
no.
remember the movie Mischief?
Oh yeah, Mischief of
I don't know
BJ.
that.
Yeah, that's right. So it's a movie based on the 50s high school kids,
Yeah.
and it's just
Huh.
kids trying to fuck the whole time, and it's just titties everywhere, and it's literally 1950s, and it's based on like high school kids. I'm gonna bring it up real quick.
I've never heard of it.
Really?
It's like, is it like Porky's kind of or?
I don't know. Mischief
been a
movie.
while
It's
since I
from
watched Porky.
1985.
Yeah.
Let's see. Look at
Even, like,
no,
doesn't
look at this.
We can't see.
No, I said wait,
Doesn't,
just look at this. That's what I'm
oh.
s- Look at the cover.
Come on, titty.
So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
I'm
look at
gonna had James guided by James. Nah, that's my cousin BJ used to fucking
Yeah, so yeah, it's crazy because it's like what you get exposed
Thought she
to as
get concerned
you
with
know your cousin that's older showed you this and
Yeah.
blah blah blah. So it's like
Swears he won't touch
every
her.
time you went to grandma's house, you watched Much Shift or whatever it was.
Jonathan asked her for a date.
the whole thing is just
Jonathan
these
believes
kids
there's
just
no
trying to
point,
fuck.
but relents
Yeah.
and calls.
Right, that's
Huh.
all it is. But it's based on the 50s, right? This is from 1985, the year I was born.
I honestly can't remember the first time I've seen a pair of titties on the screen.
Now we just turn it over, just talking about tits.
It's a glorious day, I'm sure though. Right.
You guys are fucked up.
I got a really fucking fucked up question.
American Pie was a
Oh.
classic one too. Like
Yeah, American
for
Pie was
our,
really
for
good.
our age, that
Yeah.
first one, it was like a game changer as far as movies go.
Yeah, 100.
Can't hardly wait. Like the party.
Yeah, can't hardly
you know,
wait. Yeah.
yeah,
Drew,
funny.
What did you
Uh,
say, Drew?
What?
You had a fucked up
Yeah, I got a
question?
fucked up question. I seen a video
Oh god.
on I don't know if I was on Instagram Reels or something, and it was like another like pod or whatever. And the guy asked the other guys, "So you have a daughter, Aunt? I have a daughter, Charlie. I guess it could work for a son, I guess. Would you rather see your daughter or your mom on the pole,
What's on the pole?
like a stripper pole?
Yeah.
Would you rather see your mom or your daughter?
It's weird because like rather see or like
If yeah, you have to see one of them. Which one?
like
Which
I
one?
feel like I would be cool. I would be totally fine. Like if my mom, like whatever, I'd be like, oh, she's having fun, whatever. But like if it was my daughter, totally different story. Like my mom's a sexual being, like or whatever.
Dude, if
No,
it
but
was
We've had conversations about this before.
if my mom was a stripper, if she was, which would
No,
never
like
happen. If she was,
say
I'd be
it.
like, that's just my mom. She's an old whore from
I'd
way
be like,
back.
I'd be
Because
like,
I said
I'd be like,
Mom.
They got videos or whatever going or her phone going. It's like if I came to home one time and like, well, hey mom, what's going? Can I
Have
ask
you
you a question? And she's like got a poll set up for a video. I wouldn't like be
did
like, oh my god, like I would be way more pissed if it was my daughter or like way more just
would
yeah.
have you did anybody say anything about that
No,
clip? No.
no, nothing. Yeah, I'm just
that
hoping
was
that they're starting at the beginning and
that was one of the more wild clips.
yeah, yeah.
That was
Plus,
fucking funny,
I
man.
said like, yeah, daughters. I don't know, man.
I'd kill
Oh,
somebody for
yeah,
that.
Like my daughter,
yeah,
like, no,
yeah.
I've cut your
It's
head
like I
right off.
didn't want a daughter for those reasons, right?
See, and I'm glad I had 3 boys before I got my girl, right? So you got to
Yeah,
get through the tribe.
yeah,
My kids and my boys are dumb, so that means they're tough.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
No, they're not dumb. I got really smart kids.
No,
I
for sure.
just joking.
Yeah, but like you got to be a bit of a meathead in this world to
Yeah.
get by, you know.
I
Like,
see, and like I'm raising my kids like, they ain't no pussies, that's for sure.
yeah, exactly, exactly. You got to treat a woman right, and
Yeah.
you take shit from nobody.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely. What'd you say, T?
And you drink a beer.
Oh.
When you turn 17, you can drink a beer and smoke weed.
Forget there.
So-
Fuck. What was it? I wanted to ask you guys too, but I fucking forget. I thought about it
And
like 3 times today too. I guess I should just make notes in my phone.
that's what I do. I go as soon as I think of something, I go on my phone because especially now that a lot of our shit's more conversational, I just if I have a
Mhm.
thought, pop it in my phone. Let's see what else we got.
Yeah, the only time we really show videos now is when we're online.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
and well, it's I like that.
topics related to what we're talking about
Right,
too.
right.
Yeah.
I like that
So I
better.
actually found out, and it made me think about other stuff too, like opportunities and how, you guys have grown up together your whole lives, family mostly, fairly close. Like my family, we've always lived close. So my sister got this opportunity through her teaching to go to the Netherlands and teach at a Canadian Army base and teach their like kids and stuff for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just, got me thinking about like opportunities like that and how hard it would be to make the
See,
decision
for
to say,
me,
hey,
they own a house, right? Obviously.
pardon?
I said they obviously own a house, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So that's I
It's
would just
definitely a lot.
try to rent it to somebody for a couple of
Yeah.
years.
But
But
then
the
again,
only
with
the only
renting
way
stuff,
yeah, the only
becoming a landlord, it's also a bunch of bullshit.
I understand that.
Yeah.
But
So
the only way I would do something like that is if I could bring everybody with me.
yeah, she's bringing the whole family.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, like she's bringing her whole family.
Yeah, it's like
She told us all over Christmas. She said, "Hey, I got this opportunity. It would be us all. It would be us all going, living on the army base. The kids get to go to a really amazing school that's on the army base. She would teach, blah blah blah, 2-year program, and it starts like at the start of the school year coming up, right? So it's
Is she
like
gonna do it?
Great. Yeah, I think so.
That's awesome.
But yeah, that's what I said. Like, it's a great opportunity. Like, even thinking about me and the band, and like me and Willie have talked about it, and it's like, man, I don't. If someone was like, hey, come over overseas and we'll do a 6-month tour and blah blah blah. Like, I don't know if I would say yes. I don't think it'd be really hard to make that decision.
But what if you got paid a lot of money to do it? Though?
Yeah, I mean, but usually that first one you don't.
Because then it's like, man, it's only 6
fully
months,
paid
but...
for kind of thing. Like if your trip was paid for, you'd be like, man, like it's a great opportunity, and in this life you got to take opportunity. Like, like I've never really done a whole lot outside of fucking Windsor or growing up around here, and like just thinking about an opportunity like that it's a bit crazy, right? So I'm super happy for her, and honestly, like I think it's awesome. I think it's gonna be awesome for the kids. Like Jack's gonna be going into grade 10, so he's gonna, I think, or grade 11, but that's mint. Like if I was going into grade 11, like, oh, we're going to the Netherlands, killer. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know, it's cool. It's gonna be weird because like I said, we grew up close as a family, and Christmas we're always doing things, and birthdays
I'm
and
sure
this
they
and
could
that.
fly back for
Oh,
Christmas.
and 2 years
And
goes
it's only
quick,
2 years. You
yeah,
blink
two
and they'll
years
be
goes
back.
quick. So it's just got me thinking about, it'd be weird. Like say you got a thing like, oh, come play semi-pro hockey over in Russia, and
How
you can
much?
bring your family and your
I'd be
kids,
like, I'm
or
too fucking old to play hockey over there.
yeah. No, it's just like in the mindset, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, congrats to her, and
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
cool,
it's
man.
awesome.
that is a sweet opportunity, man. Then those
Yeah, for
those
sure.
kids are that, like you said, the schooling and everything, like you can't get that just anywhere, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. Apparently the facility is just like insane. So whatever.
Mhm.
Awesome for her.
That's
Trying to get
awesome.
in on
Yeah.
a trip. Apparently the flights aren't too bad.
The flights.
Like the flights to get there and visit.
Yeah. So from Amsterdam,
Yeah.
I flew there. I
Oh
flew
yeah.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when I went over to Greece, it goes from Toronto to Amsterdam. No, Detroit. No, where the fuck did we even fly from?
Isn't that a
Uh,
long ass flight?
No, I flew from
Yeah,
Toronto. Yeah.
yeah.
Toronto to Amsterdam is 6.5 hours.
Oh,
That's not bad.
No, it's not bad
I
at
think
all.
Netherlands is a lot further.
And it's that's Amsterdam. Netherlands
Is
is
it?
Amsterdam area.
Here,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
look it up.
when you cross over, I say Amsterdam because that's like the main thing because they cross the oceans. That's where they normally land. So you could
Oh.
probably catch another little flight somewhere else or something maybe, but a lot of it's Toronto right through to Amsterdam because that's like the main
Huh.
in the
Detroit
Netherlands.
to Amsterdam is 7 hours and 50 minutes.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah,
And
pretty
then
close.
if you go to Rotterdam, it's called,
Yeah.
that's another, then it's 12 hours, 12 and a half hours.
That's probably with an overlay.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just telling me.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying I wonder if that's with an overlay or not. Okay, that's cool. It's still an 8 hour shift on a plane, bro. Gotta say when we
Oh,
crossed it was
smoke a
sick.
couple fatties and fucking pass out. Watch the
Oh,
movie.
when we came back, we smoked a fucking cannon and then got back on the plane and flew back across. I was ripped for the first 2 or 3 hours, then slept the rest.
Yeah,
Fuck, man.
it's pretty crazy, you know.
I don't know
So
if I could be on a plane that long and trip me out.
yeah,
Like I don't think
fuck that.
I think the maximum I've been on is like 4 or 5 hours.
The
Yeah,
first
what's
flight
it?
I ever went on was that. It was like over 12 hours round trip. I mean, like one way after the stop in Amsterdam and then a flight to Greece. Never been on a plane.
Yeah,
Flew from
they don't
Windsor
bother
to
me.
Toronto
Were you
to
freaking out
Amsterdam.
on that little plane
The
going to
one from
Toronto?
Windsor to Toronto.
Yeah.
Holy fuck!
Man,
Thought we were dead
No,
twice.
because when you
I took like an
turn, it
8-person
fucking
plane to
it
Peely
feels like
Island.
you're sitting
Yeah.
here going like
When
this.
we were coming back, to Windsor, it was raining, and I there was a couple times we dropped fucking 1,000 feet. I was shitting my pants.
Man, that, that would suck. The plane to Peely Island is like a small ass
Oh
fucking
yeah, yeah. No, I would not get on it.
small ass 12-person plane
Not getting
that
it.
they had to fucking there was ice
Spin
on
the
it and they were
propeller.
whacking it off with a hockey stick. Swear to God, we were waiting to go on. The guy's hitting the plane with a hockey stick to break the ice to get it off.
It's
So you
hilarious.
go over in the wintertime.
Yeah, that's
But yeah, the
hilarious.
thing was rickety, I tell you. But
You went
I was,
on it?
oh yeah, like
Fuck.
it was fine. And you know what? The pilots are from Toronto, and they need to get hours so they can become like,
A big
you know,
pilot, yeah.
yeah, big pilots. So they fly to every day. They fly down to fucking Leamington or wherever it was, Leamington or Kingsville. They fly down from Toronto. Then they take flights back and forth to Peely Island just to get hours. And then they fly back to fucking Toronto at the end of the day. And it's just like it's not like
That's crazy though.
Yeah, it's not like drug cartel
A
movie
Toronto, yeah,
plane,
But
but
you're
it's
always
close.
in the air.
yeah, but a Toronto
Yeah.
flight is not that bad. It's
No,
It's
no,
like
the
45
one
minutes.
from Windsor to Toronto, yeah, and the planes you take from like Windsor to Toronto, like the Jazz ones or whatever, like
Yeah.
they're still big.
Mhm.
Don't get yourself wrong. It's not like you're riding in a fucking double winged army looking plane. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that's what this one more resembled, like
Yeah,
a small fucking.
Yeah.
Think of fishing boat compared to like a cruising boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. But no, like it never bothered me. I like flying. It's cool.
I was like
You
flights and
get
you
thinking
can
about that shit. I mean, driving's more dangerous, really.
Mhm.
Like,
It's true.
yeah.
but when I'm in
Yeah.
the air, I want fucking Sully flying my plane, motherfucker.
So where did you fly to Vegas or?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I went to Jamaica for my honeymoon. And then I've been to Florida. I've been to
Mhm.
Punta Cana.
What was it? You said 5.5 was the longest.
Yeah, it was about 5.5
Was
hours.
that
Punta
Jamaica
Cana.
or was that
No,
Punta Cana?
yeah, Punta Cana. It was fun
Yeah,
there.
it's been a while since I've been on a plane. I've been
I
to
think the
Calgary a couple
The
times.
Vegas flight sucked too. That was like, I feel like that was
That's
pretty
pretty
long.
quick though, isn't it? Or no?
Like 6 hours, I think.
Yeah,
To
damn.
where? Vegas?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's that long?
I think so. Droogle it.
Droogle.
I'll droogle it.
I was gonna say if this
Shout out to
fucking
Cam. He can't be with us today because his kid puked on his new sweater.
oh
The one they just the relentless one.
I don't know. I'm just making that
Oh,
up.
I was like, what?
I was like,
What
oh
was I droogling? Oh, flight.
The flight to Vegas.
yeah, how long flight to Vegas? Is there
How long
one out of Windsor yet?
There is a lot of new flights out of Windsor.
I don't know why they don't have one to Vegas.
5 hours nonstop from Toronto to Vegas.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
But which is stupid because you're going one way to go back the other way, right? Because
Yeah.
Vegas is below us, and then we're going north to Toronto, and then back.
I'm seeing if there's a flight.
What is it from Detroit?
Okay, so Windsor has a flight to Vegas, but there's a connecting flight.
Where?
I'm trying to see
You
this
should
right
do
now.
it.
Oh, what the fuck?
I've never been.
Where
I've
to
never been to
Vegas?
Vegas either. I just want
I
to go
went.
there one day and just bet on sports and
It-
sit in the bar and fucking.
Rent a Corvette.
It was awesome. So okay, so there's one. So there's two. So there's
Hookers and
one
blow.
stop. Okay, so the Jazz. Holy fuck.
What?
So with connecting flights is 14 hours and 15 minutes. You leave at 9:40. You get there at 8:55. So let's see where the stop is.
What's the
Jesus.
price at that? Like,
I'm looking right now.
Our dude's almost.
$586.
See, that's not bad.
is that round? No.
Trying to see this.
Even then, $1,000 there and back.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't tell you where the stop is. Or one stop. Okay, here we go. Okay. Toronto, and that's the only.
I
So
like
you fly to
just.
Yeah.
Toronto anyways.
Yeah, so you go Windsor to Toronto, that's that one.
What about if you?
Windsor, Toronto, from Toronto to Vegas.
What if you fly out of Metro? You could probably get a direct
Oh,
flight.
it's probably dirt cheap.
Direct too.
Detroit.
Dude, he's taking care of all my.
Yeah, so Metro flights are $200.
Oh my god.
Is that straight there?
They have directs. They have some that go through.
How much are the fucking directs?
One nonstop 300
There you go.
from Detroit Metro to Las Vegas.
So think about it. You just drive to Metro and you save $700
yeah,
round trip.
right.
You can take a cab. You can take a limousine and say
Just get somebody to drop you off and say pick me up in a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many people, like my dad's girlfriend goes over so many times.
Yeah. When we went
He
to
works
Vegas,
over there.
when we went to Vegas, our
I need my passport.
father-in-law drove us. Well, Hugh did.
Huey.
Hugh, her mom's husband. He dropped us off and picked us up.
Yeah, just boom.
Literally drove right up to the door. We got out with
Then
our
you need
bags.
about 2 G's when you're there.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, we spent
I
quite a
was gonna
bit,
say when we went on our fucking honeymoon.
but we were only there for 4 days or 5 days. Like we went and got
That's
married, so
about good.
a lot
That's
of our
Still
still
though,
good
that's a
amount of
good
time.
stay.
a
In
lot of our
Vegas.
a lot of our stuff was paid for because it was like packages for our wedding. So we didn't really spend honestly that much money considering. Anyways, we did still spent quite a bit.
Oh fuck yeah! But
That's
I
when
just
I'm
mean
You
that's when
had
I
the
took
biggest package at your wedding, though, right?
I did, yeah. Yep.
what?
That's when I
What
took
we
Katie
got going on safety?
when I took
Yeah,
Katie through the ghetto there
Oh Jesus!
under the
What?
bridge. That's when I took Katie under the bridge with all the
Yeah.
people.
You were like, sometimes I feel like.
He said,
Under the
It's
bridge.
called
Yeah, I
Under the
get it.
Bridge.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no, I get it. I get it.
It was
A
funny.
mu-
Laugh.
shocker! Music joke from the music guy.
Yeah.
What are you doing over there, Julian?
A little fucking show here.
You little Leahy show.
I just fucking wrap my joint backwards. No.
Yeah, because you're fucking
Hey, what's been
remedial.
going on in the wrestling world?
I don't know. I haven't really watched.
Is
The
the
Royal Rumble's
people's
coming up.
is the people's penis going in the Royal Rumble?
Probably. I don't know. We're going to the Rumble. I mean, not, where are we going to watch the Rumble?
I don't know. Do you guys want to like?
Yeah, whatever you want, loose.
We should do whatever you want, Luce. We should do a live stream of us.
Okay, then we can do it here if you want.
And then make it live,
reacting,
and then
kind of like
just point it
Like
at
live
us, not
stream,
the
we
yeah.
don't
TV.
have to
Yeah,
show the.
yeah, the sound of it and stuff's fine in the background as long as it's not showing the TV.
Yeah.
But like just us chilling, smoking. We can
Oh, that'd be sweet.
talk to the camera. We can have the chat up on the screen too, so we can see that and answer and talk to people. And I think it'd be cool.
Yeah. No,
Where do you want to stream to?
I don't know. We'll have to figure out
Like what platform?
what platform. Yeah.
Yeah.
Drew, don't you said you have?
We could do multiple. Like we could do
We could.
one.
I was just
One
thinking that.
person can.
Don't
do
you
two-
have a Twitch?
I have Twitch. We can do
Yeah, I got
Twitch.
too.
Yeah. We could do Twitch. We could do.
Matthew Stafford at a Twitch.
You know what we should
Yeah.
do is we should do Instagram too. Like we could all do technically
Yeah,
do
I
a
could rock
device
it.
or an account
Yeah.
So we'll figure
Oh,
it
that
out.
would be cool.
Yeah.
And you say,
Or we could just bounce around. It's a 3-hour pay-per-view.
I would just bounce around, do an hour here, an hour here, and an hour here.
And if something's got a lot of people on it, then we just stay on
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, for sure.
What?
What?
When is the Rumble?
29th.
Okay, so next weekend.
Not this weekend, next weekend, the 27th.
Yeah. Okay, so it's next Saturday.
See.
Is there any confirmation on who is in the Rumble?
There is some.
I guarantee you that you can.
I guarantee you, The
vote
Rock's going to
online.
be in there, and Rock's going to win the Rumble, and he's
No,
gonna
Rock's
face
not
him.
winning the Rumble. CM Punk's gonna win it, and I'm gonna fucking smash your TV. What?
Look in my eyes. What do you see?
Shut the fuck up. Royal Rumble.
So I just seen a thing where like he was supposed to shave his head. Is that an old clip when he came out in a mask?
Yeah, that must have been old. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Then he's going to shave his butthole.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because he was against Kane. I think something like there's no way Glenn Jacobs was still wrestling.
No, he's in Mayor of Knoxville, Tennessee.
Yeah. Cult the personality.
That's
So-
how he signs everything. He says, "Oh, you want me to stamp it?" And then he choke slams you through his desk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's our TikTok
Old
clip.
sticky lip.
There's our TikTok clip.
Oh,
Sticky
yeah.
lip over there.
Did it stick to your lip?
Yeah, and then he
man.
dropped
He
it and
pulled the
burned
heater
himself.
out.
Oh yeah. You fucking
Take note
remedial.
on when that fucking when that.
I don't
went
know.
down.
You're the one with the time, dog.
I don't have the time on the screen. You told me to fucking take it off.
Oh yeah, that's smart. You're-
10:56 or
Yeah.
how long we been going?
No, just like
Ah,
time
who
in the
cares? We'll
video
figure it
so I
out.
can clip of you burning yourself.
Yeah, you fucking weirdo.
It's weird
what?
doing this with the headphones.
Yeah,
It's
I was
okay.
thinking about maybe trying it today.
It's
But
gooder.
I don't mind it.
It's gooder. I can hear way better because I don't have speakers on my computer either, so that's why I have to wear headphones. Everything's headphone based on
I
my
wonder
computer.
if I can Bluetooth speakers to my headphones, but I do have a cord for them.
Don't do it now.
Well, Drew, you have the ones that I have, right? I gave
Don't
you a
do
pair
it
of
now.
those.
Yeah,
I
that's
got
what I'm
some
wearing
Beats.
right now.
These things are
That's some
crispy
great
rice.
beats.
Well, my headphones normally plug into my microphone, but for some reason the fucking when it's plugged in here, it only works. The left side doesn't work.
So if we were in person, let's say, and we all had mics and headphones, and our headphones plugged into our mics, would we all hear each other through
Yep.
the headphone? Okay, well,
I can
essentially,
make
yeah.
that work.
why
yeah.
don't we? Okay, well, why don't we do that?
At your house?
Just yeah, why not? I could hear you guys seriously so good.
Yeah, you're supposed to. That's what headphones are for.
No, but I just
Are
mean
you
like,
talking like when we record in studio? Do that?
yeah, you can
Use
do it in
headphones?
studio. You can do them in
I
studio
don't
too.
know that
Yeah.
microphone doesn't have plugs for headphones.
Yeah, it's a different type of microphone. But
One
I feel
sponsor.
like when we're in person, I don't know if we need to do it so much.
Yeah, no, we don't need it in person. Anyways, while we're rambling on about dumb shit now.
Yeah, it's funny
It's
because
fun.
like getting in the studio recording, like playing guitar or whatever, it's totally different. It's weird. Like you don't hear your like when you're practicing, you don't hear yourself playing through your ear 'cause it's super crisp.
Yeah.
So it's like you start messing around, and you're like, damn, that sounds fucking good, man. Holy shit. Like it's just a different experience when you're through the headphones, right? And that's how I feel like sometimes recording music can get to you because you hear everything, can't make mistakes. You hear them. It gets into your head too, because you could be like say I got this part where I got to play the same thing 8 times, right? You get to that 6th, 7th one, and you start thinking like, oh fuck, oh like don't mess it up, or like it's hard to concentrate and not mess up because you're concentrating so hard about not messing up. And it's just easy to be like, oh fuck, let's start again. Okay. Oh fuck,
Yeah.
And half of it has to do with the headphones because you're just inside your own head, right?
The Bucks are up 25-9 with 6 minutes left.
Oh baby.
When's they playing the Bucks? They already beat them this year? No, or did they lose?
Yeah, we beat them this year.
Oh
I think
my god.
we lost. We don't.
Bucks were 9-8. They finished 9-8.
That's crazy, eh?
It doesn't matter. You just go
No,
in
don't.
there with the game plan like they're the first
Yeah,
place.
you don't. Yeah, you
Rock
don't
it.
Are they the ones
change the
who-
plan.
Who's their quarterback?
Who?
The
The
Eddie
Bucks?
Brown, right?
Baker
Mayfield.
Mayfield.
Yeah, Baker
Yeah.
Mayfield. Yeah.
And then
Don't get me
Jalen
wrong,
Hurts.
he's not a bad quarterback.
He's not
Oh,
bad.
for sure. And he played well against the Lions.
played
I
good
remember
against
last
You
the
want to
year.
know
Lions.
what's crazy?
Yeah.
Is all the underdog teams are winning.
Yeah.
If we can get Green Bay out of here, we'd be laughing.
If we can get San Fran out.
No, Baltimore is
Yeah.
going to be the team to fucking watch.
So is Green Bay going to be playing San Fran?
Yes.
Yes.
So now Green Bay's going to play San Fran, and the Detroit is going to play
The Bucks.
the Bucks.
And
And
who
the
would you
winner
rather
of the
play?
winner of that's going to go to the NFC Championship.
So it's the Texans and Chiefs, Packers, and Bills.
Who would you rather play, Green Bay or
Lions and Bucks.
San Fran?
Who would I rather play of who?
San Fran or Green Bay? Say Green Bay fucking pulls the
I
upset
would. Well,
off.
Green Bay's super hot, but I'd probably rather play Green Bay.
We beat them twice this year.
No. Did we beat them both times? No, they beat us once.
I
They
think
beat
it
us
was
on
a split.
Thanksgiving
I think
Day.
it was 1-1.
Yeah.
But,
Oh yeah, we beat them at home
but-
and they beat us at home.
but
Yeah.
I would rather Green Bay than fucking San Fran. Like San
Yeah.
Fran's fucking loaded,
Yeah.
like super good. So
I can't believe Stafford yesterday had 367 yards. It's
Yeah,
fucking
because the run game was just terrible.
yeah.
Even the Lions, their
I
first
muted.
play of every down would be amazing. They'd look hot and then they just get stopped.
Goff had 277.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was a shootout for the first half, and then the
Yeah.
second half was fucking
Yeah, scary.
nothing. Man, that honestly, looking back at it, that kick that buddy made, that was like 50 something yards.
Yeah,
from
that
line.
was the key.
And no one like that
No
was
one
if
blinked.
he's not a very good kicker.
No,
And his percentages from that way, that distance was not good.
it was like 40%.
Yeah. So man, play like to me,
He won the game.
one of the players of the game. Where like you ever
Yeah.
hear the champ or the chump on that fucking radio station? It's like he's got to be in the champ discussion because to win by one is so weird too. You know what I mean? Jake fucking bet a guy at work, and the spread was 3, so he ended up winning because the Lions still won, but the spread was 3.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, because he just fucking if Dan Campbell doesn't get coach of the year, I'm
Oh
fighting
my
somebody.
god, he's gonna get heart attack of the year too. There's a
Yeah.
few times still just like fuck, but
But
even
that
that touchdown, the 4th down touchdown, I was like, I thought for
mhm.
kick the 3, get the 3 points.
Doing the
So Luke
same.
was watching too, and I'm explaining to him because he's like, "What?" And I was like, "Well, fuck, he could get 3 free points." And he's trying to go for it, and if he misses, he's getting no points, and the other team has the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And he was kind of cheering and watching and stuff too, which is cool. And it got me thinking of my first memory of football was going to a game when I was a kid with my dad. It was like Barry Sanders Day. There was Barry Sanders signs on every
Yeah.
seat.
Yeah. I took Jace to his
And
first game this year.
honestly, this morning when I went into work, I almost wanted to just go in and like shake his hand and be like, "Thanks for taking me to my first football game." After like watching the game last
Yeah.
night and shit, like,
Yeah.
and then I'm listening to 97.1 on the way in, and they're talking about how like guys were crying and like
Mhm.
it's just such an emotional thing, and
Yeah.
like,
I almost
and I was
puked
just like,
when
yeah,
St. Brown made that first down and I knew we had
oh
it
yeah,
won. I was like, oh my
yeah,
God.
Imagine
yeah.
Green Bay beats San Fran and then Houston beats Baltimore.
That'd be fucked, eh? That
I'd
means
be
that
like,
Just to play Green Bay in a divisional playoff game would be crazy.
yeah.
Be crazy. There'd be parties everywhere in this city.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
but the thing too is with who was the upset there last? Who was it?
Texans.
Yeah. So whatever one there was, but it got Detroit another home game because when everybody reseeded, the Lions were
yeah,
still the higher seed. So
Yeah, the
yeah.
Texans beat the Browns
yeah,
45-14.
this
So
NFL playoffs has been so weird. Like,
Hold up, hold up.
what the fuck's he saying?
what?
Fill it up. Fill it up. It's from a movie.
I was
You
like,
ever
what the
seen
fuck?
Home Alone?
Fill
Yeah.
up the Kool-Aid. Everybody always talks about the
When he's on the
Kool-Aid.
plane and she's pouring his drink, he's like,
Yeah.
fill it up, fill it up.
Mhm. Yeah.
You guys are fucked.
Yes, sir.
Foosball. We've been watching the
Yeah,
foosball.
go play
Probably the first
foosball
full
with your
game I've watched in
friends.
a long time.
Yeah, well, you're gonna watch
It was
another
a
full one
fucking
on Sunday,
goddamn
probably.
roller coaster, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Next playoff game, we should get together and watch.
Yeah.
Well, the next playoff game, I'm at the Red Wings game,
Oh,
and you might be too.
I
When do they play?
I'm not at hockey
3:15.
Sunday.
3:15.
The Lions play
3:50
at
on
3.
Sunday?
The Red Wings play at 5.
Yeah.
On Sunday?
Yeah.
That's this week?
Mm-hmm.
Heard you guys had a nice comeback win in the last minute or something, eh? 2 goals
Yeah.
in the last minute, or
Yeah. Well, no, we scored 2 in a minute.
yeah.
Yeah. It
You get one?
was,
You get a couple?
I know.
No?
Let everybody else get some goals. Let everybody, just like
Hey man,
Coach
I hear it.
Chippy there. Let everybody fucking
Yeah.
chip in. Well, man, it fucking sucks when fucking, like, no offense to anybody on your team or anything, but for you, like when you have to do everything, like it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be like that.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
So,
there was a bit of a thing yesterday about
oh,
that.
I heard. We'll talk about that off there,
Yeah,
but
but either
yeah,
way, it's like I don't as a coaching standpoint, you make any coach would have made the decision that I made in the circumstance that we were in, and
yeah.
it just happened to fucking piss somebody off, and whatever it is. But I don't like being the one that scores all. Like I pass the puck plenty, but I also
Yeah.
play with Willie and Lionel, and they don't finish for shit. So it's the way it goes. But
Willie's the only guy I always say it to him to fuck around with him. Like, Willie, you are the only guy that I will skate directly at you and let you shoot it at me.
oh yeah, yeah. Well, you know what? He goes hard
No,
and
I
he
know.
listens
He's
and
he skates like
uh,
a motherfucker.
dude, you should have seen when we played against the Sailors on Thursday. Very first shift. First, I step on the ice. circle around. He got it, gives me a little chip. I go in, breakaway, Deacon goalie, we score. We go up 1-0. It was like I was the second guy to go out. And then later on, like, sailors are sailors, and we were down a bunch. But later on, he gave me a beautiful pass, kind of like right in the slot, but he gave it to me like kind of a little bit behind me. But the way it was, I caught it and just shot it all in one, and it just fucking rocketed to top shelf and down. And it was just like,
All
you know what
right.
I mean? So he's doing better with that. But yeah, as far as his shot, it's like you're a fucking 37-year-old man. You should be able to shoot it harder than a fucking muffin going at the guy's net. But
Are we watching the Rumble here then?
Oh, we'll figure it out. We'll talk about it.
yeah, late in the is it this month? January
Yeah,
20th.
like a week
Yeah.
and a half. Yeah.
Holy moly, holy.
It's just
Should be fun.
creeping up on us.
Yeah.
What else, fellas? What else, boys?
I'm
I'm going snowboarding. It's gonna be
Yeah.
fun. It was weird because we were thinking about fucking canceling a week ago, and then we got gorilla monsoon of snowstorms.
Yeah.
So we're all good to go. I had to drive home in that fucking shit Friday. Did you guys drive in that shit Friday?
Yeah.
Home
I mean, you
from
guys
work.
got big Rams, so and my Jeep's pretty good in it too.
A Ram.
No,
You
Drew has
could
a
have
Ford.
Shut
I have
up!
a
You used to
Ram.
drive Rams all the time.
I have a real truck.
Don't be dissing Rams, man. We have good Ram, Anyways, but everyone else in those fucking in the snow is just terrible. Fucking step on your gas a little bit. So the exit how Central, and then you could stay off Central and go up Walker and then onto Expressway kind of.
Yeah.
I seen a guy in like a Monte Carlo. He's driving two cars in front of me. He literally like swerved one way. He went all the way around and then all the way back, and then it kind of came to a slow stop. And me and the guy in front of me just like stayed back, and then he just okay, he curled back on up and started driving again. It was just like, oh my fucking god, we're so stupid.
Yeah, we were at work when. Well, no, we weren't at work when we were at work when one round of it hit, the first round.
Were you guys on afternoons?
Yeah, we were on afternoons last week.
So you went into work and there was not much.
It was raining.
Yeah, it was raining.
It started as a light rain, then it poured rain, then it turned to sleet. Yeah, like, holy shit! And then it was just the fluffiest snow ever.
Yeah, we got to fucking, and it was nice and wet. My feet were soaked when I left work. I was pissed.
So we had this plan Friday to try the sweet fast food idea that Jake had, and it was during this fucking storm. When we went into Burger King, it was like lightly raining, and as we came out, the snow was happening. But anyways, they have 2 for $5 chicken sandwiches right now.
Mm-hmm.
So we wanted to get the chicken sandwiches and then mozzarella sticks, but put the mozzarella sticks on the chicken sandwiches with marinara sauce, and like try that out. And it turned out to be pretty goddamn good.
You fat fucks.
Yeah, it was
like a chicken
Burger
parm
King
sandwich.
mozzarella sticks were kind of like not that hot.
Oh, they're so good.
But I took an extra chicken sandwich home, and then we put mozzarella sticks like in my air fryer that were just steaming and oozing. So we did it later on because we were playing some Fortnite shit. And yeah, it was pretty bomb. So I suggest you trying it sometime.
I get those chicken
King's chicken
sandies.
sandwich is bland as fuck. It's like eating cardboard. You throw that marinara with some mozzarella sticks on it. It's like a game changer.
It's like a chicken parm sandwich.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of, and they did have like a chicken parm chicken sandwich one time, but it didn't have mozzarella sticks.
Chicken parm chicken one? Is that like
chicken parm chicken? It's like the chicken is chicken, and then you got the chicken parm chicken.
It's like the chicken eats chicken, and then it's made for chicken parm.
You guys are fucking burnt.
Isn't that what it is? Drew?
Something like that.
Fuck you. All right, fellas.
All right. CM Punk's in the Royal Rumble.
So, Charlie, you have fun on your trip.
I will.
And how long are you gone?
Try and get a clip or two or something, huh? Just a couple days. I'm back Thursday.
Oh, okay.
So
all right.
Blue Mountain. It's not too far. It's like 6-hour drive.
No, not bad.
Or 5 days. If I was Drew, we would just be.
Yeah, we'd be sleeping on the way. Autopilot.
Oh my god.
Autopilot. That's funny. All right. Well, you have fun, Drew. F you. I'll see you at like work, I guess. So until next week, everybody, we're out of here. See us.
Peace,
Think we gotta
bitch.
leave.
Peace, bitch.
Don't go stopping now. You got so much to prove.